Hello everyone, this is Dancehall and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. So last video, we met up with the Oracle of Seasons, Din. She got captured, and now we're on a quest to get the 8 Essences of Nature, because this is a Zelda game, that's all we ever do, get stuff. So we are in the first dungeon of the game, which actually has a bit of tributing, such as block puzzles, to the first game. There's even an old man in this dungeon. Return light to all the torches. That really should just be a given. Anyways, let us proceed on with the dungeon. This is the first dungeon, so it's pretty small, but if you're not careful, there's actually like a mini boss that could potentially kill you if you're not careful. Anyways, we got a key. So now we're going to go this way. This dungeon really isn't anything too special. There's nothing that makes it stand out. It's very bright looking, so it doesn't have much of an atmosphere. The music is nice, but not the most memorable thing in the world. And, ooh, a map. Okay, this is the one thing that makes it memorable. Does this dungeon shape look familiar to you guys at all? Have you guessed that this is the same shape as the first dungeon of the original Zelda? And the outside of the dungeon was a reference too. That's the one thing that makes this dungeon kinda memorable. Just that fun little nods to the original game. Aside from that though, there's not much else to this dungeon. It barely even has puzzles. Like a couple of simplistic block puzzles pretty much, but for the most part that's it. And there's also something here where we just gotta hit a switch. There. Here's another chest, by the way. And we got the compass! Now let's see how many chests there are. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. That is a decent amount, admittingly. I cannot lie. Now, we're not going back in the minecart yet because, well, there's still other things to get. Alright. Like I said, this is more like combat oriented, so things are kind of focused on trying to kill you. Alright, here is one of the larger block puzzle rooms, which can look intimidating, but it's actually very simple. Just follow the path. And in here we get a Gasha seed. We will be getting a few of these throughout the game, for sure, as they are reliant on trying to get items like a heart piece. Okay, there is one room we can't enter right now, so let's just get a move on. In our little minecart, and no, this doesn't make this dungeon unique either. Plenty of dungeons in these Oracle games have minecarts to ride on. You're completely invincible while riding them, so that's kind of nice. Right, this is a Game Boy Color game, so like Link's Awakening, we will be told about where keys are if we have a compass. And we got some bombs. No bomb bag required. Yeah, let's go this way first. Because of course it'll lead to a key. And then there's this little guy. If you get anywhere within his line of sight, he will try and ram towards you, and he won't stop moving until he hits a wall. They're used to a pretty nasty effect later in the game, but for now we just get a simple introduction. Anyways, here's where we gotta use our bombs. You could technically screw yourself over by just wasting your bombs before even getting to this wall, but only a moron would probably do that. Alright. Yeah, here's one of the more dangerous Oracle of Seasons styled rooms. This game absolutely loves just throwing vicious rooms like this. And as a result, it's one of the easier Zelda games to die in. Especially when the... Oh, I got a fairy. Never mind. I'm okay. Anyways, it's time to fight our first mini-boss of the game. You cannot pass! Yeah, so we fight some Garaya brothers. So they wander around and throw a boomerang, which will then travel to the other person after it's done trying to go after you. Spin attacks will kill them quickly. Try and keep your distance. If they're really close together, maybe wait for them to actually separate. But yeah, nothing too terribly special about them. And here we get our dungeon item, which isn't the most exciting item in the world either. This is a seed satchel, so it can carry seeds. It holds one kind of seed right now, which is ember seeds. We use these to burn stuff and light torches. Simple as that. Oh, and this room, however, is a nice little reference to the original Zelda as well. The room where you would get the bow, it's even in the same position on the map, which is honestly kind of awesome. The only thing that really makes this dungeon memorable are the nods to the original Zelda's first dungeon. Outside of that, though, as you can see, it's very basic. Here's some torch puzzles. And now we gotta fight a moblin. Thankfully, a spin attack kills these guys easily. And in here is the boss key, and yep, we're at the end of the dungeon. We're just gonna head over to the boss now, folks. Like I said, not a very special first dungeon. It's very plain and simple. The only thing is the mini-boss and boss could hurt you pretty badly if you're careless, so... But at the same time, you're kind of encouraged to rush through as well. There's no puzzle strategy to these fights, you literally just gotta hit them. I mean, I guess the boss technically has something, but it hardly counts as anything at all in my opinion. There is a chest in this room. Oh, and wall masters. Oh no, these are floor masters. They're coming from the floor. We can kill them though. They can be kind of annoying since they do sometimes like to spawn on top of you, and we got a ring. We can get that appraised and hopefully it's something good. I never remember what these rings are, so. Alright, we're almost at the boss. As a matter of fact, it's right there and I went the wrong way. Gotta be careful though, there will be some floor masters in this room. Wouldn't want to get caught at the last minute. Alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that was just bad luck. What the heck? He literally appeared on top of me. There wasn't much I could do there. Well, I guess you guys will just have to wait a smidge later to see the boss. I'm sorry. Should only be another 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Go away. No, you don't. Oh my. Why? Okay, now I'm actually getting really annoyed. They usually don't spawn on top of me like this. What the heck? And I'm wasting ember seeds. Well, at least they're not respawning in this room. I really should probably just try to kill them. But, at the very least, the door is no longer... What?! How?! This is really getting on my nerves. Oh my gosh. Cut it out. This is the LP curse right here, people. This never happens. This is literally the first time I've ever had this kind of trouble in this area. And it just takes too many hits to kill them. One spin attack should be enough. Alright, kill them. I don't want them spawning anymore. There's a fourth one. Whatever, there. Let's fight the boss. It's another reference to the first dungeon of Zelda, Aquamentus. Once again, you gotta hit his head, and he can shoot fireballs, but he also has a charge attack. Yeah, really, just tank it. That's it. Again, nothing special. It is a very plain first dungeon. Very plain. And with that, the first dungeon is over. Yeah, not much to it. Hope you weren't expecting more. It honestly takes a bit of a while before the dungeons in this particular game really become that interesting at all. Like, some later dungeons have, like, a somewhat neat puzzle. It's me, the Maku Tree. Some of the fertile soils come to me too. I already feel stronger. Oh! In my dreams, I saw the Temple of Seasons in a strange land I do not know. There I saw a precious item that will aid you, Link. That is all I can see now. So yeah, there's like an interesting puzzle now and then in some of the dungeons, but it takes a while before the dungeons like really become something more unique. Anyways, here's another thing about these Oracle games. This witch. She drops stuff.
Ow, ow, ow! Watch where you're going! You just hit Maple, the Great Witch Syrup's apprentice! Thanks to you, all the stuff fell out of my bag! The Great Witch will be mad! I can't find any Lon eggs, and now this! I'll just take the stuff you dropped too! Finders keepers!
Well, I generally got the good stuff, so who cares? Yeah, whenever you kill a certain amount of enemies, 30 enemies specifically, she will appear. And she'll drop random stuff. She can also drop a heart piece, and this is where something lies troubling to me. Hi. You see, whenever Maple drops the piece of heart, it is the first thing she goes for. No exception. So you better hope it lands close to you, otherwise you've lost. You're not getting it. And here's a money secret. Whenever you enter one of those rooms, though, you want to save before talking, because sometimes it's one of those pay me for the door repairman charge kind of things, and then you end up losing all your money. I hate it. Oh, look, now it's winter. Isn't this lovely? Anyways, there's a heart piece we can get now, so, let's go get it. The first of 12 heart pieces in the game. And, well, while on the subject of heart pieces, one other thing with Maple, she rarely ever drops the heart piece, so it's a tedious grind to get. Hi.
Wait, young traveler. I'm a wandering prophet, Sokra. Ah, I feel it. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. The four spirits are calling you. Make no mistake, the Temple of Seasons is still hidden in this world. If you can find the temple, then pay a visit to the spirits who live there. Surely they can help. Farewell.
Yeah, Maple rarely drops it, so it's really annoying to get. So if I don't get all the heart containers in this game, you'll know why. It's gonna be because of that alone. Anyways, let's go and appraise our little extra ring here. The Discovery Ring. That can be useful for finding some soil, so while we're here, let's go to the list. Oops, that was wrong. Let's scroll through our list to get the Discovery Ring. And equip it. There. Now we'll be given an indicator if we're near any soft soil. That can be very useful later on. Okay, here we go. Now if we go in here. Hoo-la-la, hoo-la-la, ha-li-li-li-li-ba, be-da, boo-da-bam, be-doo, boo-da-bam. Hoo-li-la, hoo-li-la, hoo-la-be-da-be-da-bam. Hello, mister. Go around, if I could just oil it, it would go around more quickly. He wants oil. I actually forgot where the first trade quest item is. Uh-oh. That's gonna spell bad news. Don't think I have to worry about it right now, though. Next time we show up at Horn Village, we'll worry about it. For now, we're going to be doing stuff, such as burning bushes. You got in my way. I mean, it's nice to know I was able to kill you, but ow! There was nothing.
It's horrible! A temple, like, fell into Sabrosia? What's a temple? Sabrosia is a secret place. I must return it in secret, without being seen.
We're gonna play a little merry-go-round hide-and-seek. Basically, there's a land called Sabrosia that we have to go to numerous times, but to get there this first time, we need to actually find a portal, and she'll show us where one is, but we gotta be careful not to be seen, or we have to do it again. Think of it as one of the guard stealth missions, but with a lot more focus on movement this time. And also, be careful, when we get to the end of this, she will try to trick us. You'll see what I mean in a moment, well, when we get there. So you just gotta keep hiding behind trees. Alright, here we go. Just one more. We just gotta get through this part, and be careful when she leaves to the left here. She's going to do something nasty. See? If you try to run in immediately, she'll see you, and that's that. It's a fun little diversion. And then she goes in here. And this leads us to the underworld worlds of Sabrosia. Filled with lava and guys in cloaks. What a fun combination.
The volcanoes have been acting up because of the temple.
I love how it's in quotes, as if a temple is something new to them. Anyways, here's a dance hall. Oh boy.
This is Sabrosia Dancehall. Good dancers get a prize. We're about to practice. Would you like to dance with us?
Yes.
Then join the circle. Need instructions?
I actually forgot how to play, so yes.
Try to copy what I do. On do, step right. On da, step left. On D, hold a pose. Don't mess up or bump into people near you. Got it?
Do-da-dee. Okay.
Okay, let's dance.
You're mostly fine as long as you don't bump into someone. Like, that was a close one. But there is a temple to it. It is kind of fun. If a little long.
You're pretty good. You're our best dancer today. Here's your prize.
And we get a boomerang, which that's kind of nice. It's not the most useful in this game, but as you can see, there is a level up. But it can stun things, we can make some use of it, and we're gonna need it to get our next item. So, let's go. If you talk to some of these guys, they'll mention, like, the dance, and, like... Oh yeah, this guy.
Grab items, hit switches, and stun beats from far away. Boomerangs are so useful.
But he doesn't tell you about the dance. You'd find the dance easily anyway. As you can see, it's not far at all, Are you okay?
You can get a lot of good ore chunks around here.
If you have a shovel, which I don't. I want a shovel. Yeah. Oh well, ore chunks aren't important right now, but they are the currency in this world, so... If you want to buy anything at the Sabrosian store, whenever we get there, you need ore chunks. There's nothing there. Anyways, here's the Temple of Seasons.
You finally come. When the temple was buried, I thought perhaps you wouldn't come to see me. This Temple of Seasons is where we four spirits reside. I've waited a long time for you. Do you like spring? Or summer? Fall, perhaps? But no, you must love winter. Get the Rite of Seasons and visit us, who wait in each of the four corner towers.
Okay, let's get it. We're going to go straight in. And here we go. The Rod of Seasons. With the powers of the season spirits, it can change the seasons. This is how we'll have some control over...
Now bring the Rod of Seasons to us season spirits in the 4 towers.
There's only one we can get to right now, so there. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this is how we're going to control the seasons in this game. Due to them being uncontrolled, we'll have the ability still to work somewhat around that. And here we go. We're gonna get our first season right now. Hello.
Thank you for coming, child of the Crescent Hand. The spirit of winter has been waiting for you. Din is our dear friend. Now let me bestow the power of the spirit of winter on the rod you hold. When you swing the rod from atop a stump, the seasons shall change. In winter, the waters freeze and the snows pile up. Visit the other 3 spirits too. Please hurry to Din's aid.
So there we go. We have our first season of winter. And this is the one thing that makes Oracle of Seasons unique, the control of the seasons, which ends up creating a bunch of various navigational puzzles in the overworld, which is kind of nice.
So the item was actually the Rod of Seasons. New roads will surely open with its power. I turned to woods in the east. There may be an essence there. Link, can you go for me?
Okay, I'm gonna head out of Subrosia before ending off this video. I ended the first one a little early, so we'll end extra late. I am already ending very late, actually, but I want to get out of Subrosia. So yeah, while this game may not really have many big, gigantic puzzles to figure out during the general game, there is still the Rod of Seasons to add some nice navigational puzzling to the mix. It's well needed, in my opinion. Alright, there we go. So next video, we're going to continue exploring the woods. Until then, though, this has been TalesFan109, and have a nice day.